so is taking cover from the storms whenever they hit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. A quieter morning, but a stormier afternoon likely ahead. A pretty cool morning, though, in and around the metro. 64 at the Sunport, 47 now in Moriarty. So in the eastern slopes of the Sandias, temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 40s to the low 60s, but generally in the 40s and 50s east of the Albuquerque metro right now. 57 Tijeras, 50 in Edgewood. Again, we're sitting at 64 at the Sunport. A little bit cooler there in Double Eagle, 55 in Balen. We're sitting at 64. So generally temperatures along I-25 generally below normal to start, but less windy. And we're not dealing with as many clouds this morning. Look at the beautiful live look right now at Albuquerque. Still dark out there, but the Sandias able to be seen, and we're starting to see that sunrise glow. As that sunrise, temperatures will rise a little bit more though than yesterday afternoon with more moisture, higher chances for rainfall later today in parts of our viewing area. Again, 64 right now with a north-northwesterly breeze much lighter than yesterday. 52% of relative humidity. We still have that low-level moisture. Again, a much quieter morning, not only in West Texas and New Mexico, but even in eastern Texas, where barreled its way yesterday morning as a Category 1 hurricane. Now, the remnants of the storm as a tropical depression making its way through places like Arkansas. A lot of that moisture following the storm and a lot of the clouds as well. So that's why much of the land of enchantment, an enchanting morning with cloud-free skies and a rain-free start as well. A bit cool right now in Alamosa and Taos, upper 40s. Meanwhile, in eastern New Mexico, below normal temperatures, Clovis 64, but we're going to be heating up today from Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs. Mid to upper 60s right now will be heating up in the 90s today. Albuquerque again 64. Generally in the high 60s, low 70s, even in the southwest part of the state. Temperatures below normal to start, at or even slightly above normal for some this afternoon. But in southern areas, below normal high temperatures because of rainfall. More likely, Ruidoso struggling to reach the high 70s and lower 80s. Southeastern Mexico, low to mid 90s. Albuquerque right around 92, 93 today. High 70s, low 80s in the northern mountains with a much higher chance for, again, rainfall later today. I think we'll reach 93 today in Albuquerque, mostly sunny, seasonably pretty warm. Some afternoon clouds with more thunderstorms forming late in the morning and the afternoon, especially along the Sangre de Cristo mountain chain and also the Jemez Mountains, along the Sacramento Mountains as well. And near Silver City, we could see some of those storms really blossom, slow moving to start. Then they'll drift off to the south. Very widespread thunderstorms, again, near the Silver City, Las Cruces area eventually as well. That's why they'll likely be below the triple digits today. Some of those storms along the Sandias, but likely eluding the places like Albuquerque throughout the day today. Low-level moisture, more widespread across our viewing area, but not as concentrated in the metro. Lower dew point temperatures this morning, but that southerly flow bring in that tropical moisture. So with that in mind, with a high pressure closest to the Four Corners and beyond in the southwest part of the United States, northerly and westerly winds aloft, kind of a change from the surface that's allowing for instability with daytime heating and moisture. That's what instability means. That's that typical monsoonal type of weather pattern with widespread rainfall as a likelihood throughout much of the state. And even the Four Corners, although it'll be a little bit drier from Gallup to Farmington ahead. A flood watch for much of the central mountain chain from the Lincoln National Forest all the way near Taos. That's in effect for today, but tomorrow, much of the rest of the area having the potential for flash flooding, especially in the burn scar areas. But again, in the Four Corners, Durango, high 80s, low 90s, likely rain-free. Farmington, a touch warmer in the low to mid 90s. But again, because of the clouds and higher moisture content in the atmosphere, Las Cruces likely below triple-digit territory for today. Roswell, 90s, but Ruidoso, high 70s, low 80s, and Cloudcroft struggling to reach the low to mid 70s today. From Springer to Raton, chances of rain possible in the northeastern plains and the mountains. We have to really watch out for flash flooding, even as far west as the Sandias. But generally, likely rain-free in places like Rio Rancho and also Albuquerque today. Stray shower, rumble of thunder possible later this evening, but more likely ahead. But temperatures at or above normal, especially during the next few afternoons.
Kind of like that we have the variety. We can start off with the sun in the morning, without a lot of clouds during the day, change over to something different in the afternoon.
Absolutely, a quieter start, but a stormier afternoon for many, something we'll keep in mind.
All right, thanks a lot, Ryan.